Welcome to Stimulus Wealth Today. The year 2025 brings important updates for families and individuals who rely on support from the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, commonly known as SNAP. Many households are already familiar with this program because it helps low-income families put food on the table each month. The program is designed to make sure people can buy groceries, prepare healthy meals, and reduce the stress of not having enough food. In 2025, there are changes and reminders about benefits that include figures like $4,494 in maximum yearly support for larger households and an additional monthly amount of $549, which may apply to certain eligible cases. Families need to understand how these benefits work, who qualifies, and how to make sure they do not miss out on assistance. SNAP is a federal program but is managed at the state level. This means that while the rules are mostly the same everywhere, some details such as application processes or additional state-funded benefits can be slightly different depending on where a person lives. The amount each household receives depends on income, family size, and certain expenses such as housing, childcare, and medical costs. The $4,494 figure generally represents the maximum annual benefit some households can access, and the $549 amount is often connected with maximum monthly allotments for certain household sizes in 2025. It is not a flat payment that every family will get, but it gives people an idea of how much support may be available under the updated guidelines. For example, a single individual may receive a smaller amount each month because their grocery needs and income limits are different from a household with 4 or 5 people. On the other hand, a larger family with children may qualify for a much bigger benefit because their grocery expenses are naturally higher. The government adjusts the amounts every year to keep pace with inflation and rising food costs, which ensures the program continues to meet basic needs. In 2025, the updates reflect the higher cost of living many families are facing, including increased prices for essentials such as milk, bread, eggs, fruits, and vegetables. Eligibility for SNAP in 2025 still depends on both gross and net income tests. Gross income refers to the total income a household earns before deductions, while net income is what is left after subtracting certain expenses like housing, utilities, or medical bills for elderly or disabled members. Generally, families must have income at or below 130% of the federal poverty line to qualify. For many people, this can sound complicated, but most states provide online calculators or guides to make it easier to check. Families should also remember that applying for SNAP does not cost anything, and applications can usually be submitted online, by mail, or in person at local offices. The additional $549 monthly amount often reflects the maximum benefit for a specific household size. For example, a household of 4 may see a monthly benefit close to this number if they meet all the criteria and report limited or no income. Not every family will qualify for the maximum, but even partial benefits can make a big difference in reducing grocery bills. If families receive less than the maximum, it usually means that their income is slightly higher or their reported expenses are lower. The program is designed this way to make sure the assistance is targeted toward those with the greatest need. Families should also know that SNAP benefits are delivered through electronic benefit transfer cards, often called EBT cards. These cards look like debit cards and can be used at most grocery stores, supermarkets, farmers markets, and even some online retailers such as Amazon or Walmart. When benefits are loaded each month, families can buy eligible food items including fresh produce, meat, dairy products, bread, and pantry staples. Non-food items such as cleaning supplies or household goods are not covered. Hot foods that are ready to eat are usually not allowed either, although there are exceptions in certain states for restaurants that participate in SNAP for elderly, homeless, or disabled recipients. The $4,494 figure for 2025 may also be understood as an annual total when calculating benefits for certain household sizes. This means that over the course of the year, a qualifying family might receive that much in assistance, spread out in monthly payments. Households that qualify for the maximum monthly benefit of $549 would, over 12 months, receive close to that annual amount. It is important for families to keep track of their benefit schedule so they can budget and plan grocery shopping more effectively. Since benefits are distributed on specific dates each month, depending on the state, households should always know when to expect their funds. Another important factor in 2025 is recertification. Families already receiving SNAP benefits must go through periodic reviews to confirm that they are still eligible. This usually involves submitting updated income information, proof of expenses, and sometimes attending an interview. Missing these deadlines could result in losing benefits temporarily, so it is important for households to respond to letters and notices from their local SNAP office. States often send reminders, but families should mark their calendars as well. If income or household size changes during the year, it is necessary to report these changes quickly to avoid overpayment or underpayment issues. In addition to regular SNAP benefits, some families may also qualify for emergency allotments or special supplements in times of crisis. While the extra pandemic-related emergency benefits ended in 2023 for most states, there are still programs that provide additional help during natural disasters, economic hardships, or other emergencies. Families should check with their state's Human Services Department for updates on temporary boosts in benefits that might apply in 2025. Staying informed ensures that households receive every dollar of support available to them. It is also worth mentioning that SNAP benefits can work alongside other assistance programs. Families may qualify for the Women, Infants, and Children Program, USDA, school meal programs, or local food banks. Using SNAP together with these resources can significantly reduce financial pressure and improve access to healthy meals. Many nutrition education programs funded by SNAP also offer tips on how to stretch benefits further by shopping smartly, preparing meals at home, and reducing food waste. Families who attend these classes often find they can make their benefits last longer each month. Disclaimer: the information provided in this article is for general educational and informational purposes only. Figures such as $4,494 in annual support or $549 in monthly benefits are examples based on maximum benefit levels and do not represent guaranteed payments for all applicants. Actual eligibility and benefit amounts for the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP, depend on factors such as household size, income, expenses, and state-specific rules. Policies and amounts may change, and readers should always confirm details with their local SNAP office or official government sources. This content does not replace professional advice, nor does it guarantee approval or specific benefit amounts.